Hello guys, it's me again, Paul, aka the Virgin Angel, and I'm here to share some, simple GUNPLA tips. This video is actually long overdue. One of my GMAC bro, Chen Matt, sent a message to me a couple weeks ago, and he's requesting sort of a video tutorial on how to scribe banner lines. So the first part of this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys basic steps on how to make your own banner lines for your GUNPLA kits. I have here the shield piece of the Quanta, the current kit I'm working on. And just to show you guys, here is basically the things I use to basically scribe banner lines. To be able to scribe a decent banner line, you would need something like this. This is called a Scriber. Now, my Scriber, it's not the best Scriber out there in the market, and I'm really planning on replacing it. This one, if you check, it's almost getting rusted. But this is what I have so far. You can buy. There are different types of Scribers out there. There would be Scribers that would resemble a pen, and basically the concept, it has a pointed edge. Okay, this one, it looks like a hook, but basically what you need is the pointed edge at the very tip. So you'd need a Scriber. You would need this. This is called a Dymo tape. You can buy that at a regular bookstore. So basically what I do when I scribe banner lines, first things first, I sort of sketch the line on the kit. Okay, before I add the Dymo tape, I sort of picture what type of line I would like to put on this kit. Now this one is just a straight line. Okay, I don't want this to be too complex because I'm making a video right now and it's real time. But basically, what I do is I get a pen, okay, and basically I think of the lines first. Let's just say I want to do a line like that. Okay, just for the sake of the video, just don't mind this. Okay, I'm just showing you things I do. So I draw the line on the kit, on the surface. Now the advantage of this pen, it easily rubs off. Okay, you can also use pencil, you can use ruler, whatever you're comfortable with. But basically this is what I do. Let's just say I want a line that's gonna be crossing this section. So I basically outline it first using a pen. And once I've outlined it, I would basically cut pieces of Dymo tape. Okay, once I've cut the pieces, make sure that to save on the tape, you cut the pieces that would fit the area you're gonna be putting the banner line on, and make sure that you always use the straight end of the Dymo tape. In this case, this is actually a Dymo tape I cut in half. So I make sure I remember where the straight edge is, and that's what I use for reference for making the panel line. You can use a ruler, but me, I'm too lazy sometimes. I eyeball everything. Now, once you basically position the tape, okay, in this case, this is what I've outlined. I'll be cutting pieces of Dymo tape here, and I'm gonna be outlining that. Okay, so basically what I do, it's I get sticky tack. Okay, although the Dymo tape has adhesive on it, once you're doing the panel line, it's hard. It sometimes would move. So what I do is I get sticky tack and basically just press it on the Dymo tape to make it secure. Okay, so once it's all secure, I'm confident it's not gonna move. I get the Scriber. Okay, now with the Scriber, it's basically all you need to do is just glide through the Dymo tape. The reason why we use Dymo tape, it's harder than regular tape, and it acts as a guide. So I just glide through the Dymo tape. And another thing I'd like to emphasize, when you're doing panel lines, you don't really have to really press hard, okay? You pass through it several times, light scratches. You're basically scratching the plastic to make the the canal for the panel line, and you don't want to scratch too hard, okay? So basically pass through it like a couple of times, 5, 7, 10 even. Okay, that would suffice. Alright, you just have to create a border for the panel line. Okay, you're seeing that when you're using a Scriber, basically the plastic would be scratched away. Okay, and that's what you want to create a good line. Okay, as you scratch slightly, you would notice that it gets easier because you're actually creating the cavern, okay, for the panel line. Now I'm just going to take this off, okay, and then I'm going to show you how it looks like. So if you can see that, okay, basically that's a panel line already, okay. It's still shallow, so what you can do, okay, it's with your Scriber, gently scratch through the surface. You just have to be patient when doing this, okay, because if you don't have a steady hand like me, if you rush things and you press too hard on your Scriber, okay, you might ending up ruining the panel line. Okay, you can still fix that by sanding, but just remember, okay, this is plastic, and the more you sand, the more you lose the detail. Okay, so basically there, you see there's a panel line already. Okay, now it really depends to you on how deep you want the panel line. Once you've already created the preliminary cavern for the line, okay, you can get your Scriber again, okay, and that's the time that you can press hard, okay, because you actually already have a guide to use. So pressing hard on the cavern of the panel line would create a deeper and much more detailed panel line. You would have to factor in paint when you're doing panel line, because basically if your panel line is too shallow, once you've applied paint such as primer and your base paint, you're not going to see the panel line anymore. Now after I've added the preliminary panel line, basically what I love to do, or what I like to do, is I get my hobby knife, and at the very tip of the hobby knife I basically would trace the line, okay, just so I can have a better looking panel line, okay, with the tip of the tip of my hobby knife. Basically, I would glide through the line again, okay, making it deeper, okay. This is good because it would accent the lines, okay. So I'm just gonna pause this for a while and go through the notion of tracing the panel line and show you guys the results. Okay, I'm back. I've basically gone through this panel line a handful of times until I'm actually satisfied with how deep it is. It's basically really up to you, just how you want the panel line to be deep, okay. Now if you're not comfortable with what I'm doing, I can suggest that you just stick to the Scriber, okay. Just basically have to pass through the line several times, okay, until you're basically comfortable, okay, at how deep it is. Now there, okay, that's pretty neat straight line. Basically I would get a piece of sandpaper, okay, and pass through it, okay. I'm using a fine sandpaper here, okay. Just pass through it, okay, so that you basically get the imperfection. Now if you would notice the white streak, that's basically the line, okay. I made a bit of error here, okay, you can see that because like I said, I don't have the most steadiest of hands, so it actually sort of just by a little scratch that, but you don't have to worry about that, okay. That's a minor scratch. You can't even feel that. Once you've applied paint, you won't see that anymore. So yeah, be careful, okay, and just make sure you concentrate a lot, okay. So there you go. That's the basic on doing a panel line. So there you go, Chen. Okay, I promise you I'll make this simple video, and I hope I was able to help you. And basically, good luck on making panel lines. Again, just to summarize, basically, first thing I do is create the outline using a pen. Okay, use dynamo tape. I cut the pieces with sticky tack. I make sure that the dynamo tape is pretty secured, so that when I start scratching, okay, it won't move. So there. I hope this video helps to anybody who watches this. If you have any questions, feel free to post that question on our GMAC wall. You can find me most of the time in Facebook at the group aptly named GMAC, short for Gundam Mecha Arts and Craft. Or you can see me hanging out at the Mecha Arts Community Forum. That's our personal forum we have here. And shout out to my GMAC Pros and Mac Forum buddies. I'll see you guys this Saturday at our Mac Anniversary meet. Okay, this is me, Paul, aka the Virgin Angel, signing out. Bye guys.